The Arlington Area Renewal Project hosted Mary Powell, the Chief Executive Officer at Green Mountain Power, the state's largest electric utility, at its monthly meeting on Tuesday, June 5th. She had spent part of the day touring the Arlington area, making stops at Mack Molding and the Arlington Memorial High School, before finishing her day at the meeting of the Renewal Project at the American Legion Hall. Powell talked about the importance of community groups working together to revitalize their localities and the opportunities Arlington had before it.
I was really excited to be in Arlington. It's really, I know you know this, but it's really gorgeous. It's really gorgeous and so rich in incredible history that I didn't know about until I spent a few hours here. And so rich in my mind with incredible transformative opportunity. I'm excited to be a part of this this effort. This really, an effort doesn't even seem right in my perspective to call it an effort. I don't think it, in my experience, this kind of work isn't about effort. It's actually just about leaning into the joy and the opportunity of working together to take communities to the next level of what they can become.
Powell had met Jim Baker, an Arlington resident and the former commander of the Vermont State Police, and later the police chief in Rutland, when Green Mountain Power was in the process of merging with CVPS, another electric utility, which was based in Rutland. Green Mountain Power launched an initiative to emphasize solar energy generation, which led Rutland to achieving the designation of the solar capital of New England. More solar power is generated in Rutland per capita than in any other New England city. This had been a long-term goal for years as the community used energy innovation as a key to economic development and Rutland's revitalization. Baker has been one of the lead organizers of the Arlington Area Renewal Project, which formed last year to reverse a trend of what some of its residents saw as challenges the community was facing, between businesses that had closed and the difficulty organizations like the fire department and rescue squad were having with attracting volunteers. The group has been meeting monthly to discuss ideas, and one of them involves installing a digital sign on Main Street to circulate messages about community events. Darren Jennings described the idea to the group.
Hundreds of different versions of how it can look. Part of the sign is 3 feet high, 6 feet wide. So the digital part is almost what this table is. The other foot of the sign is like this, where it says Arlington. So this part here is 3 by 6. This part is 1 by 6. So there's actually only 3 feet of the digital part of it.
Okay, so I'd like to just kind of circle back around for a minute because you said that this addresses one of the underlying issues that started this renewal project was the lack of communication or not enough communication. My question actually would be, what kind of communication is really lacking? So this may be part of that communication
So
issue.
all the people you send your email out to, how many people don't get that email and have absolutely no idea that this is going on?
Right, I understand that. So
I think you want to get the people to know what's going on in the community.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the biggest problem is people don't know what's going on in the community because someone will go over to here and take a piece of paper this big and stick it there and say, hey, we're having a dinner that you're advertising. So if I don't go to here,
right.
I have no idea about it. Where I drive by here every day where the sign will be, I'll know what's going on in the town.
Several events are planned for the summer, including an outdoor concert at the Rec Park on June 24th and the Four Freedoms, a series of events beginning on June 30th at the Canfield Library in Arlington with an artist's exhibit. The Four Freedoms will continue on through July. A reunion of former models who posed for illustrations created by Norman Rockwell, one of America's best-known illustrators, will be held on July 7th in Arlington, and other events will be held in Bennington and Manchester later that month. The Four Freedoms Fest commemorates the 75th anniversary of the publication of Rockwell's well-known illustrations made during World War II to celebrate freedom of speech and religion and freedom from want and fear. Dr. Joshua Sherman, a member of the Renewal Project, has been the lead organizer of the event, and he discussed it with the group.
Festivities really begin on starting with July 4th, and as I keep telling people, the way that we think about Thanksgiving to Christmas as sort of the holiday season, we're really looking to brand July as the month of freedom. And that's something that Arlington as a town can really celebrate and own because we're part of that heritage. And so using Rockwell and a lot of the other great illustrators of the early and mid 20th century, there's going to be a lot of original art, really beautiful works by illustrators that you know. And one of the things that's going to be fun about it is that it's really going to challenge people to look at our freedoms and celebrate those four in a unique way.
An essay contest has already been held at the Arlington Memorial High School around the four freedoms, and while the results are not yet public, Sherman shared one observation from the entries that have been submitted so far.
Is looking at the generational gap and seeing what is the freedom that most of our 9th, 10th, and 11th graders responded to. And most of them were inspired by freedom from fear. And I think that's very telling. And so I think this is really an opportunity for us to reach out and celebrate all that's good in our community and in our society.
For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.